When did your favorite teacher turn out to be a terrible human being? Everyone said Mr. Duncan was the golden ticket to any college you wanted, but when I saw his list of demands, I wanted to throw up. He had connections everywhere and wrote recommendation letters that could get you into Harvard even with average grades. The rumor started because kids who had no business getting into Yale or Stanford would somehow get acceptance letters after he wrote their recommendations. He drove a Tesla and wore expensive suits and always talked about his charity work. He'd mention his scholarship foundation at least once per class. Some students claimed he'd privately offered them money for college, but nobody had solid proof. I needed that help desperately. My mom worked 3 jobs just to keep our apartment since my dad left when I was 12. College felt impossible without serious financial aid, so I worked harder in Mr. Duncan's AP history class than any other subject. I stayed after school for extra help. I volunteered to organize his classroom. I laughed at his terrible jokes about the founding fathers. By spring, he pulled me aside after class. "Kylie, you're one of my best students. I run a private scholarship foundation for exceptional young women like yourself." My heart jumped. This was it. The rumor was real. He explained he could provide full room and board at our state university. Not just tuition, but everything. Meal plans and textbooks and even spending money. All I had to do was maintain good grades and write him monthly progress reports. I nearly cried right there in his classroom. My mom hugged me so tight and we went to Denny's to celebrate because that was the fanciest place we could afford. Mr. Duncan emailed me congratulations and said the first payment would be sent directly to the university in August. Then September came and everything changed. The first month was exactly what he promised. The bursar's office confirmed my room and board was paid. I sent Mr. Duncan my first progress report thanking him endlessly. His response made my skin crawl. He said the scholarship had certain expectations beyond grades. He needed proof I was representing the foundation appropriately. He wanted photos showing I was taking care of myself. Professional photos, he called them. Photos of me on the toilet, changing, sweating, in the shower, those kinds of photos. The implications were clear even though he chose his words carefully. I stared at that email for hours. This wasn't what I'd agreed to. This wasn't what the rumor said. Nobody mentioned anything like this. I wrote back saying I didn't understand. He responded immediately with clearer demands. He wanted daily photos on a schedule, specific poses and outfits with toys that I had to buy. The better I cooperated, the more financial support I'd receive. He could even increase the amount for graduate school if I was particularly dedicated. My stomach turned. I wanted to throw up. This man had promised my own mother to look out for me. I blocked his email and stopped responding. 2 weeks later, the university sent a notice that my room and board payment for next semester hadn't been received. I was given 30 days to pay or find new housing. I picked up a job at a gas station near campus. Graveyard shifts that paid barely above minimum wage. I studied between customers and slept 4 hours a night. My grades dropped. My mom asked why I looked so tired during our phone calls, but I couldn't tell her the truth. How could I explain that the teacher she'd trusted had tried to buy inappropriate photos of her daughter? Then in February, a letter arrived from a law firm. Not a bill or a threat, but an invitation. Other female students who'd received Mr. Duncan's scholarship were building a case. 12 women so far, all with similar stories. All with saved emails showing his escalating demands. The lawsuit took a year, but we won. Mr. Duncan lost his teaching license and his personal assets were distributed among his victims. It wasn't enough to make up for what he'd tried to do, but it covered the rest of my college expenses. I guess in a way the rumor was true.